I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady.
Hello, welcome to I Look Good Naked podcast. I am Terri J. Vaughn.
And I am Cas Seegers Beatles.
And we both look good naked.
We do.
Is all I'm saying.
Yes.
I think.
Although, metaphorically, it is I look good naked, being raw, being honest, being vulnerable, just telling it like it is. And we try to live like that.
We do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many gray areas with it, though, because, at least for myself, where I know I try not to step on people's toes.
She does.
But I'm trying to get better. Not that I want to step on people's toes, but I want to be authentic and genuine. And so maybe I should just, if I feel like I can't, maybe I should just not say shit. Just be quiet.
That's one way. I don't know if that's being honest, though. If that's being, well, it is. What is the quote? If you can't say anything good about someone, say nothing at all. I don't live by that. I am doing better, though, because I don't want to say bad things about people and be negative.
Yeah.
So I am doing better at that.
Negative.
But I am very honest and very raw and very naked. So, so it works two ways. We look good naked, like physically bare, butt ass naked, and we also look good naked, metaphorically.
Yeah. And it feels good. It does feel good to just be naked.
That is what this podcast is about. Yeah. It is about talking honestly, brutally honest, discussing subjects, and just expressing who we are and encouraging others to express who they are. Mm-hmm. So we look forward to the comments, and we're going to comment on your comments, and it's going to be a dialogue.
And we're going to be naked and honest about responding to your comments.
We are.
And this is our first episode. Did we say that?
This is
our first episode.
You
okay.
Did. So, on to our first episode. We like to start all our episodes with a quote because I'm obsessed with quotes. I love them, maybe because I'm a writer, because we didn't even say what we do, but we'll get to that.
Get to it.
But I'm a writer, so I love quotes. And in loving quotes, I'm always looking up wonderful, fabulous, great quotes by sometimes, historians, sometimes just crazy people. So today's quote for the very first podcast, since we are women, is, "Well-behaved women seldom make history." I love this quote, although
give them a second to ponder that.
Okay, let me say it one more time
and then give a second.
Okay. Well-behaved women seldom make history. That was our pondering moment.
Yes.
Okay. I love this quote because it can be interpreted so many different ways. It could mean, and by the way, a lot of people think Eleanor Roosevelt said that quote, but it's actually Laurel Thatcher Ulrich. She wrote the quote. It was in a book. And she meant really that a lot of times positive women or women make positive effects and impacts on history, but they're often written out of history. And the women that usually make history are the women that are kind of the rowdiest and the ones that outspoken and not necessarily have a positive impact on history, but people like to talk about them. So that's just a fine line of how much noise do you make to be seen and how much work do you make that makes a positive impact.
Well, I think you can make a lot of noise if it means something, if it matters, but making a lot of noise and you're not saying shit, that's the problem.
Yeah, well, it's a lot of that going on.
Yes.
Yeah, especially in our world of reality today. There's a lot of that happening. But that was my quote. So I encourage everybody to talk about that quote and give me what they think and what they mean about that quote or how that quote touches them, makes them feel.
Well, I love that quote. I think it's nice.
Right.
And so
glad you like my quote.
Yeah,
it's not my
quiet
quote
anymore. I'm going to be loud and say something that matters.
You're not going to be well behaved?
Yes, I'm not going to be. I'm going to be so bad. I'm going to be fucking bad. Starting right now. Is it? You heard that?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
Well, how would you want Lola? Would you want Lola to be well behaved? Lola is her 3-year-old daughter.
And she's absolutely not. She's rowdy. She talks too loud.
She is rowdy.
She talks so loud. I'm like, do you have an inside voice, girl?
No.
She's loud. And I think that she's going to be phenomenal. I'm learning from, actually, I'm taking notes from Lola. That's what I'm doing.
You can be loud and rowdy.
I'm going to be loud and boisterous about what I want and what I believe.
And see, I think that's what they mean by well-behaved. Because the quiet, mousy ones don't get a lot of...
Yeah. I feel like I've been that. I've been that.
You have been quite not mousy, but you've been
not
quiet.
mousy, but I'm
You've
quiet.
been nice.
I listen a lot.
Terry's the nice one. If people ask about us and our company, we are Nina Holiday Entertainment, by the way. And people are like, oh my God, you guys know Cas and Terri, da da da, we love Cas and Terri. They're like, oh, Terry's so sweet. And then they're like, Cas, yeah, we know her too. Don't ever say I'm sweet.
Actually, someone say you're mean.
Yeah, no, some people say I'm mean. Yeah, they're like,
or they
say
don't like them.
She doesn't like me. You know,
Yeah.
Cas, she doesn't like me because I don't cut a lot of corners because I don't go around the corner to be nice.
And I don't go around the corner to be nice. It's just who I am. But anyway, we should
talk about who we are. Nina
who
Holiday.
we are.
All right, who are we?
Nina Holiday Entertainment. We're a production company. We make television and film for that we like. Things
Yes.
that we came together. We met about 13 years ago.
About 13 years ago.
I was working on a film set as an actress. She was working on a film set as a costumer. And she had just written her first novel, which was called A Girl Named Lily.
Which was called A Girl Named
And
Lily.
she told me that she had just written her first novel, and she asked me would I read it, and I was like, yeah, sure, of course
She's
I'll read
nice.
it.
That's why you did that.
Is that why you asked me?
That's-
Like she?
I was like, she's
because
the
there were
one.
other actors on the set.
I know.
Did you ask them?
No.
You didn't ask anyone?
No, I did. I asked Kalita, and Kalita did take it. I don't know if she read it, but she showed it on the Bernie Mac show because
Oh,
my
did
agent.
she?
Yes.
Oh, that's so awesome.
My agent called and
Me
all
and
of
Kalita
that.
got started in this business together.
There you go.
That's so funny. Bay Area
I
girls.
did
Like,
give it to
what?
Kalita. I didn't give it to anyone else though.
Oh, that's
Yes.
funny.
But yes, people know the nice one. People know the one that they can.
Well,
like.
she gave it to me, and I read
She read
the
it.
book on my plane
Yes.
ride back to LA, and I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
I loved her book. A Girl Named Lily was phenomenal, and I was like, we should turn this into a TV show. And she was like, what? I don't
Okay.
care. So
Okay, girl,
that
whatever.
was kind of that was the start
I don't
of
really
it.
like TV, but
Right.
all
So I wanted to turn the book into a TV show with maybe something that I could star in. I could be the girl named Lily.
which is really the whole basis of our friendship.
Yeah. I was like, I'm going to take your book and I'm going to star it in on a TV show. So we took the book to my agents and they set up some meetings and we tried to go pitch. And
And it didn't
It never
happen.
happened.
It didn't happen. But what started our company are the comments. So we had this book written by an African American woman, being me, starring the book, the main character.
do you say African American mostly or do you say black?
It depends.
Depends
on
on
what the point and how fast I want to say it and who I'm talking to.
Okay, just checking.
But in the book, I'm saying book world because we were talking to agents and we were saying African American character, woman, person playing, and they said that the book just didn't sound African American or it didn't sound black. So I didn't really understand that because that was my first intro into the Hollywood world of how characters should sound and how
I
we
feel
set
so
up
sorry
characters.
I brought you into this fucked up
You
world
did.
of
I was
Hollywood.
fine. I was just reading my little books. I could have focused on them. I could be a bestseller by
Yeah, I
now.
just pulled
But
you
no,
in.
I'm making movies so Terry J.
It's
Vaughn can star in
stressed
them.
out. Oh my God. Okay.
My
keep
whole
going.
life just took a turn. But anyway, and so we basically decided that we didn't like that narrative, so we were going to change the narrative. So we were like two black girls. See, we weren't African American anymore. They took the African American out of us. They made us black girls. We became two black girls who were just going to change the business and start our own company and write our own content because they weren't going to tell us what to do, and we've been doing it ever since.
Yes.
That's kind of how we got started.
That is how we got started. And our very first project was, again, like all our major moves were out of frustration. So the Steve Harvey show went down and I can't remember. We did
All of
done
us.
all of
You-
us.
you were-
all of
you
us.
were doing all
So
of us.
Yes, did all of us, but it was over. So my time on all of us was over, and so I was like, what's next? And so
It wasn't
just
over.
things-
You were negotiating, but that's a whole nother podcast story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about that too. So we got some good stuff to talk about on this podcast. I hope you guys need to listen. Anyway, so I was frustrated. Somebody recommended that I watch this documentary called Searching for Deborah Winger.
Yep.
And I loved it. It was a really great documentary. I was like, oh my God, this is me. I can relate. This is so good because it was about actresses and their journey through Hollywood and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, that's me. That's me. And then I was like, but wait, where's the people girls? Where's my peers? Where's Tashina Arnold? Where's Tisha Campbell? Where are the women that that I looked up to?
Right.
And
at the time, actually, amazing.
It
All
was
of them
a lot.
had just had amazing runs on TV.
There's several, and
Yeah.
I was like, it was none of them. It was all white people. One black woman was Whoopi Goldberg. She was the only black person in this documentary. And I was like, well, this isn't fair. I was like, we have a voice. We are going through this journey, and maybe ours is a little different because we're black. That adds a little bit more to the whatever. And so we were like, well, then fuck it. We'll do our own documentary.
Right.
Here we go. 2 black girls going rogue. We're going to do this documentary.
We're going to do this documentary. How many people can you get? I can get the crew.
So I was
No,
like,
I don't
let
know
me
any
see.
crew in LA. I know crew in Atlanta.
We didn't say you were living in Atlanta.
I was living in Atlanta at the time.
And I was living in LA.
Yes. She just kidnapped
So-
me and made me come out there.
So we were like, well, you got to come out here because this is where the
Everyone
actors
is.
are.
Right.
So I was like, well, let me see who will want to do it. So I sent out this mass email
Yes.
to
I remember
several
that
of my
too.
peers. Sent it out to probably about 30 people.
Yeah.
This is what I mean. I feel so blessed that I knew 30 people, all black women,
And you had
to
their
reach out
emails.
to. That's
And their phone
really-
numbers.
Yeah, that's to me.
Well, the
I
blessing
love
is
love.
the fact
That
they
is a blessing.
responded. Because
So
a lot of
then-
people have emails and
Right.
contacts, but they do not respond.
Right.
But that's because you're nice.
See,
It goes back to the nice thing.
but so being nice pays off. I think
It's a balance. Go ahead.
So I sent out this mass email telling them what we were doing. We're doing this documentary about black actresses, just the journey of being an actress and being mothers and being wives and how you stay relevant and how you stay positive and how you support each other. So I sent out the email and I started getting responses.
Every day she would call.
And then I was
Oh my
getting
God.
nervous. I was like, oh my God, these people are responding.
Yeah.
They want to do the documentary.
Right.
So Tashina Arnold was actually the very first one to respond, and then they just started coming in, and she got the crew. They came out to LA. We set up to do these interviews. We did them in a few different locations,
Yeah.
and we had some amazing women. Do you have the poster in here?
You guys, you took the poster out because it wasn't framed. You
No,
didn't
I
like
sat it
my
on the
frame.
side so we could get to it.
But it doesn't
anyway.
matter. It's an amazing poster. I mean, it's an amazing doc.
Yeah.
Angels can't help but laugh.
Angels can't help but laugh, and we had
And you directed
Shirley Ralph.
No, you didn't direct it. Tommy directed
I
it.
did
Shout
all the
out to Tommy
interviews.
Burns. Yes, you
I did all the interviews. So it was Jasmine Guy, Shirley Ralph, Regina
So
King.
many.
I know
Don't
Megan
name them
Good,
all.
Kim Whitley, Kim Brooks.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them.
It's a whole
Melinda
bunch
Williams.
of people. Regina King, did I say that?
You said Regina King.
Melinda
You
Williams,
said Melinda. I said Melinda.
Vanessa Williams, Tasha Smith,
Tasha Smith.
Paula J. Parker. It was several just amazing black women.
Yeah.
And everyone just told their story, and it was a lot of laughter, there's some tears, it was just amazing. So we shot this amazing documentary. That was the first thing we ever did under
Right.
our brand, Nina Holiday Entertainment. And that was the birth of our company.
And then we didn't know what to do because we were new producers.
Yeah, we were
So we had this documentary. We got it edited, and
And the quality wasn't
the
great.
best because we didn't know.
But
we didn't
the
know.
content-
But the content was amazing.
Amazing.
And the sound was good. It was just some
In
things
some of them.
we just didn't know what we were doing. So
Yeah.
that's just what it was. However, then as producers, we were just like, what do we do now? How do we sell this? We have this documentary. We don't even know how to sell it. So we went months looking for distributors. Then we finally found a distributor. Then they really didn't do anything. And so then we tried to do it on our own. And it's just kind of just withered away after a while.
Well, no, what happened was...
No?
we did screenings.
Well, we did do screenings.
And, I remember our first screening was at a film festival in LA.
How do you remember that? Oh, I
Because,
remember that. It was
yeah.
at that.
It
Is it at
was-
the mall or at
No,
Magic Johnson
It
Theater?
was at Magic Johnson Theater.
I do remember that.
And it was through Code Black.
Yep. I remember now.
And so we screened it, and I remember...
Twinkie Bird, is that you remember? I remember her saying something to me. Go ahead.
I don't know if I remember that, but I do love Twinkie Bird, and she's always very supportive, so I'm not
She
surprised.
is
She
so
said
super
something.
supportive.
Yeah.
Yes.
But one of the actors that I had sent, one of the
I do
actresses
remember
I had
that.
sent the email to ask, who told me that she really didn't want to do it. she came to the screening. And after she saw it, she came up to me and she apologized for not making sure that she did it because she was just afraid about being blackballed if she got involved with something talking about Hollywood. She thought it was going to be more like Bash in Hollywood or something, and it wasn't like that. And so she came and she apologized and wished that she had given her voice to the documentary after seeing it. So, and then after that, it went on, and I did some screenings and some talkbacks at a couple of colleges, and I still get hit up about the documentary. People really loved it. It was inspiring and motivating for young black girls.
And we keep saying we're going to do a part 2.
Yeah.
And maybe one day we will.
Maybe.
But we haven't been able to because we started making movies after that.
Yeah. Yeah. So we started doing movies for television.
We started doing movies for television. Our very first film was Across the Bear. We don't have any of our posters. Yeah, we don't. It's all right. But Across the Bear, Kim Fields, Melinda Williams, Jackie Long. Who else was in there? Was that it? It was about Danielle Deadweiler.
Yeah.
Amazing actress. She actually played the lead.
Yeah.
In that movie, and we did it for GMC for very, very little money. But again, it was about taking the risk. We didn't know then. Tandria Potts directed it. She's another African American female director, amazing producer as well. And we just we were given a certain amount of money, and it was a very small amount of money.
It was so low.
It was
like
so
you can't
low.
make a movie for that.
Like you really can't. But we didn't know, and we didn't care. Because
Yeah,
we were like, we are going to make a movie for this. Because what we are not going to do is pass up this opportunity to make a movie. Because that's what we want to do.
That's right.
So they came to us. They said, "This is all we got. Can you make a movie?" We were like, "Yeah, we can make a movie.
Of course we can.
And we're gonna get famous people in it." What?
And we can. And that goes back to having those great fucking relationships. You gotta have great relationships.
Yeah.
That's the only way we got that movie made.
Yeah.
Even like
crew,
some of the
everything.
locations, working at Tree Sound, just it was favors.
Yeah.
You gotta have great relationships.
You gotta have great relationships, and you've gotta be nice.
Yeah.
You have to. I mean, at the end, I know we just kind of going full circle about well-behaved women, and we are very outspoken in the things that we want. So
And the things we believe.
And the things we believe in, and we always believe that we could do it. So I love the quote that you always write on your Instagram post. She believes
she believed she could, so she did.
That was it.
Yeah.
I can't say
I
it.
love it too.
And I think we have lived our journey that is still going by that quote.
That's right.
Because we've always said, okay, well, what are we going to do? And we always said yes before we had a plan. Which, I mean, it's great.
It's
in
crazy.
hindsight, it's
just
still a little crazy because we've said yes to so many things and
then it was like,
had no
guess what
plan
we're gonna do.
at all on how we were going to get it done.
And we get it
But we
executed
got it
somehow.
done. And to this day, Across the Bear is still distributed. I got an incredible post on Facebook. It's about a woman who has alcoholism. And I got an incredible post on Facebook or message from someone who had seen the movie as of last year. And she was an alcoholic. She was struggling. And she just poured her heart out about how much the movie had changed her life and how important it was and how she just really, because of this movie, got her life back on the right track. And it was so moving to me. And I'm hard to move for those who don't know.
She's
I am
very
not impressed by
hard to
much.
move.
My husband's just like, are you ever impressed by anything? But I was actually very moved by this, and I sent it to our original executive producer, actually Brad Siegel, who was at the network. I sent it to Terry, and I basically was like, this is why we do what we do. We're storytellers. And I think Nina Holiday has been put together to motivate people, to move people, to encourage, to inspire. And that is always the root and the impetus for us moving forward. So therefore, all the other obstacles are secondary.
Yeah.
It's
and
like,
there's plenty of obstacles, but it's like you get to a point where, okay, who cares? Who cares about the obstacles?
I care about them when we're going through them.
Right, but then you can't.
Yeah, but then you can't.
It's like you can't focus on them.
Right.
You gotta keep moving. And, I'm very lucky I have an amazing partner.
She does. She has an amazing partner, amazing producer partner. She has an amazing husband partner too. But
Yeah, but I'm not talking about that right now.
He came after me. So I was first.
Yes, we've been together longer than we've been with our mates.
Yes.
So we're like, mates can come and go, but this bond right here. No, and I don't mean that. They can't come and go.
They can't.
They should not do that.
And they won't.
And they
not these. The other ones.
No, not these.
The other ones went.
Our first one.
The second ones
But
are
these
here to
second
stay.
ones, yeah, they're staying. But yeah, no, I am lucky. I mean, I feel like we're lucky.
We're lucky.
Really
Absolutely.
blessed to be able to have the bond and the friendship that we have. And a lot of people say women can't work together. There's been several times that
Yes.
people have,
They've tried to break
come
us
and
up.
said something to Cass, and then other people have come and said something
Yeah.
to me. And, they would love to see this break up. There are some
mean?
people.
Isn't that horrible?
It's really horrible. So, because some
Why
people
would
just
people wanna
can't
break
take
us
it
up?
because they can't have it.
Is that
They
what it
can't.
is? It's like
They
a
want this.
good marriage. It's
They
like a
want
good
this. Yes.
Oh, it's like a good friendship.
Not that they want it with us, but they want to be able to have what we have, because it's very special.
Right.
And
Well, it's divine, really. It really is. Because to go back to how divine it is, the movie I met Terry on, I can't remember the name of the movie now, but it was a
Fair Game.
Fair Game. The movie I met Terry on, I was not going to do because I was feeling myself. I was a new writer. I was just like, I'm done costuming. I'm not costuming no more. And the money they had for that film was my day rate at the time, because I've been costuming a while. So I worked my little day rate up, and I got called actually by our director, Tommy Burns, who did Angels Can't Help But Laugh, and said, hey, come do this movie for me. I need a favor. And I was almost about to not do it, just because, again, I was going through
Feeling
something.
herself.
I was a new writer. I was a girl named Lily. What?
Right. She was like,
So
I'm costume my right.
and that's exactly what I said. I don't costume no more. I'm right. I'm not costuming your movie, and you don't have any money. I'm not doing it. And then something was like that night, like, bitch, go costume that movie. That's your friend. He needs you. Why are you tripping? Just go make your money. Go costume a movie. It's going to be easy. You might meet some people there, hang out. You might be able to give somebody your book. Who knows? Just go do it. And that is the movie I met you on. And so I think just, again, our relationship has been very God-driven, because I really wasn't going to do it until I heard that I should do it. It was kind of an instinct, a voice from God. Mm-hmm. Our relationship, just how we met, the fact that you read the book, the fact that you liked the book, the fact that the agent thought the book should be something different. The path has not been one where we have purposely been like,
Right.
we're going to do this and we're going to do this. We fell into a lot of the situations. We were the very first company to do a movie for GMC, which was Across the Bear.
Yeah,
They
first
didn't-
time they took a chance on
First
us.
time they took a chance. They wanted to do movies. They didn't really know. They didn't really have the budget for it. So therefore they had strayed away from doing them. We were new in town. You weren't even living here at the time. No, I don't.
Yes.
Yes.
I was newly
You were
moved.
newly moved here. And again, our journey has been very divine. So I don't know if people can have what we have unless they line up with whatever their purpose
Right.
and their thing should be.
Right.
So to try to copy it.
No, I don't think anybody should copy it, but I think that they can use it as an example that it is possible. It's possible for two females to work together and love each other and be there for each other for the long haul.
Yeah.
And you can do business with another Black woman. I think it's possible, but you do have to find who you're compatible with.
Yes, I agree.
And I do think it's divine, like you said.
Yeah.
For
And
sure.
egos have to be put
Yeah.
aside.
Yeah.
Because Terry, people are always, another question they always ask is, do you guys always get along? Do you guys always agree on everything? And I'm like, we don't. Terry and I are very different. We're very much alike, but we're very different in a lot of ways in our opinions.
Yep.
And so we don't. It's just that we just tag. It's like, okay, you get this one. Hope you're right. She's like, you get this one. I hope you're right. And sometimes we're both wrong. Sometimes we're both right.
Yeah.
And then we just keep it moving.
And we keep it moving, and it's never like, you did this. It's it's no blame game. It's like we're a team.
Right.
If we made the wrong decision, then shit.
If
No
she
matter
made the
where
wrong
it came
decision, we
from.
made the wrong decision.
Yeah.
Right. Same. It's versa.
Right.
We might cuss each other out in our heads. I know she be getting.
I know. You know she cusses me out, and I know she does.
You
You
know
don't
what
want to
I-
be like, Cass is mad at me. Like, she be cussing me out because she mean.
I don't curse her out. But sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so
Yes, she
nice.
does.
She's so nice. I just want her not to be so nice, because you'll call me and ask me something that you know the answer to. And I'm like, you
And
know
I
you should
just,
be like
sometimes I
that.
just want to bounce it off of her. I want to make sure you're okay with it. And she's like,
girl, I'm
let's
fine.
go.
Let's go.
And she does that. Girl, I'm fine. I'm like, well, are you going to read it? And she's like, no, did you write it? And I'm like, yeah. Then go.
Yep.
And she does that a lot.
My eyes is, I don't know what's going on with my eye, just so you know.
Are you crying?
I'm not.
Oh my God, you're getting emotional talking about our journey.
Girl,
it's
please.
so awesome.
She would want that to be the case.
I'm going to stick with that's what
She
it
would
is.
want that to be the
No,
case
that's
because
what
this
it
one
is.
cannot
That's what it
cannot
is.
give a speech in two
I held it
words
back
in.
for this interview already. I felt it well enough. I held it back 2 times already for this interview.
Are you serious?
Yes, but aren't you proud of me?
I am.
It hasn't come.
I am proud of you.
Yeah.
Well, I have allergies. It's only going out of my left eye. I haven't held anything back. I mean, I love what we have, but it doesn't make me cry.
It does. It makes me cry. I'm very appreciative. I love it. So that was that's how we got started. And then that relationship with GMC, with being the ones to do their first movie, led to us doing several other movies for their network and helping them even launch into the new space when they
started Aspire.
Aspire Network.
Aspire.
So
Yep.
we were a part of that.
Yep.
So we've just been really fortunate. We have really great relationships because people trust us and we're honest. And we're fucking dope. That's why. Dope.
Our producer's telling us we have to wrap it up.
We do.
I don't know. She's doing this. She's not twiddling her tongue.
Melissa, is this meaning wrapping up? Are you guys wrapping us up? I mean, what the fuck? Why? We're still talking. We still got more stuff. Is it still recording? Did it stop?
It's still recording.
It's still recording. Okay.
I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots.
So we're looking forward to hearing your comments, questions. We will address them as well. Enjoy the podcast, and thank you for tuning in to I Look Good Naked Podcast.com. Thank you.
I'm a boss chick, yeah, I'm a boss lady. I be calling shots, I be getting money.